Hey guys, today I want to share with you 10 lessons that I've learned at the age of 40 that I really believe can be of great help to you. And if you're thinking, I need a cheat code so that I learn things faster before I get to the age of 40, or if you're at the age of 40, I don't know, then this video is definitely for you. So I wrote my notes down and I'm going to be reading them because I don't want to waste your time. I just want to get straight into it. Number one, nobody's coming to save you. Ooh, I'm telling you, when you get to my age, you understand that nobody's coming to save you. You will definitely fall. But every time you fall, I want you to understand that the younger you are, people will come and they will save you. But as you're getting older, nobody's coming to save you. People want you to be independent so that you don't have to be dependent on them. So if you are way below the age of 40, work on being independent so that you don't have to depend on people, so that you don't have to ask people for help because sometimes people have their own pressures and they have their own things to deal with. So then for them to come and save you too, I and I'm talking about financially. Work on being independent financially so that when you need a fallback, you're not necessarily expecting other people to come and help you. So have savings, have investments in place so that if things go wrong or if you need assistance, you are able to assist yourself and not necessarily depend on other people because you will be so disappointed when people cannot help you, right? Nobody's coming to save you. Point number two, don't trade your time for money. Okay? Essentially, I'm saying don't depend on a job. Because if you trade your time for money, you will not have time to live your life. But make money work for you. Make money work for you. How do you do that? Create products, start a business, create services, digital products that can make money for you in your own sleep so that you're not necessarily working and overworking yourself and using your time to make money, but make money work for you. So you can either create products like a book, you can create ebooks or the digital products, you can create service-based businesses where you're not necessarily the person running the show, but you can employ people who want to be employed. Essentially, what I'm telling you is free your time and then make money work for you because you can sell books while you're sleeping. Our world is digital now. You can do things whilst you're sleeping and still make money. You can do things that can make money for you whilst you're sleeping. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So make money work for you. And I've already told you, you can create products in order for you to be able to do that and sell your products so that you make your money from your products. And you're not necessarily waking up every day in the morning to go to a 9 to 5 job or an 8 to 5 job, whichever country you live in and whichever way it works in your country. Okay. Yeah. And on that point, don't depend on a job. Okay, because when you're trading your time for money, you're depending on a job. But jobs are not secure. Things can just change overnight. In the COVID era, things just changed overnight, and people were depending on a job that they were trading their time for money, and it was a whole mess. So learn from that phase and don't trade your time for money, but make money work for you. The earlier you get this, the better for you. Number three, a qualification doesn't guarantee financial success. Hey, let me tell you, I have a BCom marketing management degree, but I'm nowhere near achieving the financial success that I expected to have achieved. That I'm nowhere near having the financial success that I expected to have achieved with that qualification. I'm not. And there are people who have achieved their financial success through a job qualification, but it's not everyone. So it's not a guarantee that if you go to school and you get a degree, you go to tertiary, you go to university and you get a degree or a master's or a PhD, you're going to be financially successful. That is a lie. I know people with masters and PhDs and they are slaving away right now and they're not financially successful. They're trading their time for money and they're not financially successful. A qualification does not guarantee financial success. Then I know people who do not even have a qualification, not even a diploma, and they are financially successful. So, hey, it's changed. Our world is changing and it's changing fast. So if you're still thinking along the lines of I need a tertiary education, I need this qualification and I need that qualification, be very strategic about the kind of qualification you want. Because sometimes a certain qualification will not guarantee the financial success you're expecting. I would encourage you to get skills, like do short courses so that you can get specific skills that work and that will work for you now and long term, and not necessarily go to school for 3, 4, 5, 7 years and then you have nothing to show for it by the time you're 40. Hey, yeah, a qualification does not guarantee financial success. Number four, time is moving. Eee. 40 hit me so fast. I mean, like just now I was 21 and I was 25, and then all of a sudden I'm 40, and I'm like, what is going on? And as I'm recording this video, I am 40 years, but next week I'm turning 41. So essentially, uh, it's not like time is going to freeze for me because I need certain things achieved by the time that I'm 40. No, it's not. It's moving. So the earlier that you can um, start creating wealth for yourself and thinking about creating wealth, the better. If you're 25, start thinking about creating wealth now. Don't start, no, I'll create wealth later when I'm older. Right now, it's a YOLO season for me where you only live once. Don't do that. Don't do that. Think about building your wealth now. I'm training my son now at 6 years old that he needs to learn how to create wealth. And the reason I'm doing that is because he has to develop a mindset that by the time he's 16 or 18 or 25, it's ingrained in his mind that, I can build wealth. And you don't have to do it when you're 40 because by the time you're 40, sometimes it's too late. So the sooner you start building wealth and creating wealth and even thinking along those lines, the better for you. Okay. Number five, everyone, and I mean everyone at any age, any gender, from any background can build wealth. Okay, don't think that wealth creation is only for the rich and it's only for a certain race. It's not, it's for every single person, and it's not for a certain continent. Yes, I'm in Africa, but that doesn't mean that I can't build or create wealth. It doesn't mean that only because someone is in a first world country, they're the only people who are eligible to create and build wealth. Wealth creation is for everyone. So if you're looking at this video and you're watching this video, you can build wealth. You can create wealth. All you need is knowledge. All you need is information on how to go about it and what is within your reach and what is it that you can do in order for you to create and build wealth. Okay? So get knowledge, get information, get coached, pay a coach to help you build wealth. Find people who are good at investing and creating wealth and get information from them so that you can also do the same thing for yourself. Okay? If you care what people think, this is point number 6. If you care what people think, you will live a very frustrating and frustrated life. Okay? Because people are very difficult to please. You can't please everyone. You really can't. So if you have an idea or if you have a way of thinking that goes against the grain and that not everybody is in agreement with, keep going against the grain, okay? They will get it at a later stage in their lives. If they're not getting it right now, that is not your problem. Please don't live your life for other people. Don't live your life for people to understand how you want to build wealth or how you want to do things or how you want to make money. They might not understand it. But if you believe in it and if it's ingrained in your heart and you totally know that it's going to work for you, please go ahead and do it. I know of a guy, I think his name is No Chill God. I can't remember. That's his stage name. But I was listening to a podcast recently and he was talking about how he creates memes, okay? And he creates them on his social platforms, and that's how he's making money. He can make 10 to 15,000 US dollars a month. I'm thinking, what? If he went to his mother and said to his mom, I want to create memes so I can make money, she would probably look at him like, are you crazy? You need to go to school so that you can get a degree in, I don't know, medicine and be a doctor or something so that you can be rich. But you know what? Times are changing, things have shifted, and he's making his money, he's building wealth. Hopefully he's investing, but from the way he was talking, he sounds like someone who's very wise. So yeah, please don't care what people think. And one of the best ways to not care what people think is to do your things in private. Okay? Don't like tell everybody what you're trying to do because when you tell people what you think and they don't agree with you, they can discourage you. Okay? And you don't want to be discouraged. You want to keep going because you know where you're going. You know what you want. You know who you're becoming. You know that you want to build wealth. So go ahead and do what you think is important and necessary for you to do in order for you to build wealth, regardless of what other people think. Number 7, if you don't have a source of income, you are a burden to all those around you. This is real talk. Like when I didn't have a source of income and I was constantly asking people for help and I was constantly asking people for money, I could sense and feel it that I am now a burden. People have their limits. They can help you up to a certain point, but if you keep going back and say, please can you help me with this and please can you help me with this, yeah, they get tired you feel that you're burdening them, and you yourself end up not feeling comfortable to even go and ask. They will tell you that no, I'm not burdened. No, you're not a burden, but I, you will sense it and you will feel it. Ah, now I'm being a burden, and everyone around you start to see you as a burden. So work on having financial stability, financial investments, have a financial plan. Work on that because you don't want to get to my age and you're still a burden to people. Huh? They might not tell you, but that's the reality on the ground. You will be a burden. So if you can start working on your finances now and your savings now, please do so. Get a source of income. It doesn't have to be a job. It can be a skill. It can be from your passion. It can be um, from the books that I was talking about. Find a source of income, things that generate income for you, and be smart about what you do with that income when it comes into your hands. So that when you get to a future date in your life, and I'm talking about future date, I'm talking about 30s, 40s, 50s, you're not a burden to people and constantly calling people for help. Help me with money. I need money for this and I need money for that. Please don't do that. I know that we all need help, but you end up being a burden to people and they don't want to be around you. They start avoiding you, and that's the reality on the ground. Okay. Number 8, you need to create multiple streams of income. I got this from Ubang King. He was a motivational speaker in Nigeria. He's late now. But he said, and I hadn't seen this until he mentioned it, that the Garden of Eden was actually fed by 4 rivers. And if the Garden of Eden can be fed by 4 rivers, what makes you think that you should feed from one source of income? 4 rivers needed to feed and nourish and water the Garden of Eden. You want to depend on just your salary, on just your job, just one source of income. Please don't do that. You must have at least a minimum of 4 streams of income. So you can have your job, and then you can have your book, another product that you can create, and then you can have a service that you provide, and then you can have, I don't know, think of 4 things that you can do that can generate income for you, that will give you income, so that whenever, whatever season you're in, you have some way to access income. You have a fallback. But if it's just your job, that's a very, very risky and dangerous place to be. So please have 4 streams of income minimum that can serve you and that can feed you. Okay? It's for your benefit. You need at least 4 streams of income. And in this era, going digital is very, very wise. You can make income online. It's easy to make income online. And why not? If it's available to you, why not? Do it. Number 9, your mindset is everything. This is what's going to make or break you. If you can develop an empowered mindset at 18 years old, at 21 years old, at 25 years old, I'm telling you, this is going to be your gold by the time you're my age. Okay, your mindset is everything. If you look at everything from a positive belief, from a positive standpoint, if you look at everything from an empowered state of mind, you will make it. But if you look at everything from a poor mindset, and you're discouraged and you're despondent and you're depressed and you're analyzing things based on your circumstances and based on what's around you and based on the economy in your country, you will be in trouble. That will break you. But if you look at things from a belief standpoint that is empowered, you will make it. Okay? It's up to you what mindset you possess. It's up to you what mindset you have. It's not up to people around you. It's up to you. Okay? So start working on your mindset now and start setting a new mind now. Start working on your way of thinking now. Start working on your belief system now. Listen to motivational speakers, read books that are going to give you knowledge and information and that are going to change your belief system and change the way you think, that are going to develop a different mindset for you now. Don't try and do it when you're now 40. It's not too late to do it when you're now 40, but you have such an advantage if you can do it earlier. A major advantage if you can do it earlier. Okay? So my recommendation is start working on your mindset and understand that the power is in your mind. The power is in your thinking. The power is in your beliefs. The power is in your imagination. If you get that now at an earlier age, depending whatever age you are, you will operate as a very powerful force. Your mindset is everything. And then point number 10, you create the life you want. You are responsible to create that life. through your choices and through your actions. You are the one who creates that life, not other people around you. You are the one who creates the life, not God. God has already created and told you what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have dominion over the earth. And you create that dominion. You make that possible for yourself. Okay? So if you want to create the life you want, create it. Don't wait for other people and expect your life to be created according to people's expectations of you. No. You create the life you want, so create the life you want through your choices and through your actions. And this goes back to the mindset factor. Your belief system will help you create the life you want. You have to be someone in order to do certain things so you can have certain things. So be the person who is empowered so that you can take empowered action and have empowered results. Okay? You can't create a great life for yourself with a messed up mindset. You can't. You can't create a great life for yourself with a messed up belief system. You can't. You create the life you want. Don't expect other people to create that life for you. Don't expect your parents to create that life for you. Don't expect your siblings to create that life for you. Don't expect your family to create that life for you. Do it. You create the life you want. And if you allow yourself to use your power and the authority that God gave you to create that life, you will make it. You will enjoy the life that you're going to create because you're going to make the right choices and you're going to act in the right way in order for you to attract and manifest the things that will help you to create the great and good life that you want. Okay? So I hope this video helps you. And I've got a bonus point, which is point number 11, but it's a bonus point. Don't live your life alone. And by that, I mean don't exclude God from your life. You cannot live this life thinking that there is no higher power. There is a higher power. I call him God. I call him Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. God is real, okay? And if you live your life with God, with him directing and ordering your steps, you will make it, okay? But if you exclude God from your life, if you exclude that higher power from your life and you think, I can do it on my own, I can do it on my own, I can do it on my own, I think that is a recipe for disaster. And I think that is very unwise. So please, trust in God, have faith in God, and move with him. And your life will be amazing. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video and you'd like to see more of this content from me, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope it was beneficial to you. See you again for another one.